Hi everyone, you're welcome to Explore Insights. In today's content, I want us to check out some example on hexadecimal equivalents of base 10 value with and without decimal places. If you're just joining us for the first time, do well to subscribe to this channel. So let's dive in. I'll go quickly to start with an example. So in this video, I want to show us 3 examples. So let's start with example 1. For example 1, let's consider the value as 72 in base 10, and we are required to find the value in hexadecimal form. So it means let's find x. All we have to do is to consider this as a division process. So we'll go ahead to draw our division line. The destination base value is 16. So we'll put that here. And then our base 10 value is 72. 16 into 72, it's 4. So 16 times 4 is 64. 72 minus 64 will be 8. So our remainder is 8. Take note, R is remainder. Now 16 again into 4 will be impossible. So we are going to have that remainder as 4. Going with our arrow forward, which simply means from bottom to top. From bottom to top, our value for 72 in base 10 will be 48 in base 16. Let's consider example 2. So for example 2, given base 10, value of 72.10, we are asked to find the value of x in hexadecimal, that means base 16. So the first thing to do is, first of all, split this value, which is 72 plus 0.10. Now this 72, we will use the division process, whereas this other value, we are going to use the multiplication process. So this is very vital. Kindly take note of that. I'm going to explain what I mean. Now for this division process, 72, we have already solved it here. And 72 gave us a value of 48 in base 16. Having gotten this, let's check for 0.10. For 0.10, we said we are going to use the multiplication process. Given the destination base value of 16, we'll multiply through by 16. 0.10 times 16 will give us 1.6. Move the 1 over here, we'll have 1. 1.6 minus 1 will give us a remainder of 0.6. Now 0.6 times 16 will give us 9.6. Move the 9 over here, it will give us 9. 9.6 minus 9 will be 0.6. We'll go again, 0.6 multiplied by 16 will still give us 9.6. We'll take the 1 over here, we'll have 9 and 0.6. So it means that if we continue this process, we definitely will have 99999. So I'm just looking at 3 decimal places. However, if you're just considering 1 decimal place, you just go on with this value. And for 2 decimal places, you consider these 2 values, whereas for the 3 decimal places, you consider these 3 digits. So all I have to do is to draw my arrow downward. I'll take my value from top to bottom. What do I mean? It means that 0.10 in base 10, this base 10 will be 199 in base 16. But this is not final. Our actual given question is 72.10. So since we've gotten 72 and we've gotten 0.10, it means 72.10 in base 10 will be 48.199 in base 16. But remember, the question was asked in x. Find the value of x. So it means our x is 48.199. So let's see example 3. So let's consider example 3, where we are given a question to convert 725.25 in base 10 to hexadecimal. So we are asked to find x. Now all we have to do is to further divide this value as 725 plus 0.25. Now 725, we undergo a division process. While 0.25 will undergo multiplication process. So let's start with 725. 16 into 725, we're going to have 4, 5, with a remainder of 5. Now 16 into 45 will be 2 with a remainder of 13. 2 into 16 will be impossible. So we are going to have 0 with a remainder of 2. Now we're going to go in with a forward arrow, and our value will be taken from bottom to top. Now we have to convert this value into hexadecimal form. So let's do a recall. From our previous video, we'll say in hexadecimal form, 10 is represented as A, 11 is represented as B, 12 is represented as C, 13 is represented as D, 14 is represented as E, 15 is represented as F. So now we can see in this case that our 13 is D. So it means we have to change the value to D. So that literally means that our value would hence be 725 will be 2D5. So take note, in a situation where we are only asked 725 in base 10 to convert it to base 16, our x will be 2D5. But this is not actually what we were asked. Rather, we were asked for 725.25. A lot of students make mistake, maybe no time, or they didn't go back to check the given question. So let's take note of the second part, which is 0.25. Now our 0.25, I state in the rule that it will go through the multiplication process using the destination-based system, which in this case is 16. So we'll multiply that by 16. 0.25 times 16 is going to give us 4.00. Just the same manner, we're going to move the 4 here. Now 4.0 minus 4, definitely it will be 0. This 0 will bring it over here to multiply by 16. We're still going to have 0. So it means if we bring that over here, we're going to have 0. That means if we continue that way, we're going to have 0. So we'll stop at this point. So literally looking at this, we just have one decimal place. So that simply means 0.25 will definitely, in base 10, will definitely give us, okay, our arrow will go downward. That means from top to bottom. So our value will be 40. So 0.25 in base 10 will give us 40. Now, with the given question 725.25, therefore, the value will be 2d5 dot 4 in base, you can say 40 in base 16. So we are going to say, therefore, x is 2d5.40. Remember, we are asked to find just x. So this is our value. Now I want to show you another case. Let's go harder. Now in this case, we want to look at 3 decimal places. And I believe you'll be interested in this example. So let's look at example 4. So in this example 4, we want to consider 725.169, which is in 3 decimal places. And let's look for the value of 16. That means find x. Okay, so just the normal way, 725.169 will be 725 plus 0.169. Now for this 725, just like I explained in the previous one, it will go through the division process, while 0.169 will go through the multiplication process. So let me write that down. Okay, so for the 725, I won't be solving that because we've gotten the answer here. So we'll have 2d5 in base 16. Now, what we will go ahead to solve is 0.169. Now, we'll say it will go through the multiplication process. We are going to multiply with the destination base system, which is 16. So we are going to multiply that by 16. So 0.169 multiplied by 16. If you punch your calculator, you're going to have 2.704. Now just move this 2 over here. So 2.704 minus 2 will give us 0.704. Now this 0.704 is what I will take over here to multiply again by 16. So 0.704 multiplied by 16 will give us 11.264. Now we'll take this value 11 to the other side. Now 11.264 minus 11 will give us 0.264. We'll move the 0.264 again to multiply by 16. And once we go ahead to check the multiplication for both values, we are going to have 4.224. We take the 4 over here. 4.224 minus 4 will give us 0.224. Now, let's continue. 0.224 multiplied by 16 will give us 3.584. Now, move the 3 over here. We'll have 0.584. Now, take notes. We'll just take our arrow downward. When taking this arrow downward, it's top to bottom, collection of value. What do I mean? It means the collection of value will go this way. But take note, at this point we have 11. If we combine that, it's going to be misleading. So it means we might end up having 21143, which is going to be wrong, definitely. All we have to do is to convert this 11 to the hexadecimal form. From this equivalent, we have our 11 to be B. So it means we're going to change this value as B. So take note. Now, for us to bring out this value, it means our 0.169, which is this value we just finished, will be 2B43. 2B43. It goes downward from top to bottom. 2B43. Don't get confused about it, okay? So now, this is not the final answer. We were given 725.169. Now we've gotten the value for 725 and we've also gotten the value for 169. All we have to do is to put this value together, checking out for the equivalent in hexadecimal. So let me write that out. 725.169 will be 725 is 2D5 dot 0.169 is 2B43. 2B43. So now take note, this is base 10 and this is base 16. So you can write 16, you can write H, whichever one. So I hope I'll be able to clear your doubts and make you understand this process. I believe it's pretty easy now with the 4 examples I've given. Do well to watch my subsequent video. I hope to see you there. So I'll be signing off now. So take care, have a nice time, enjoy. Bye.